Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell. Ramadan is on its way and preparations for Ramadan is time consuming. It's important to balance the cooking, prayers and family during the Ramadan. In this video, I will be sharing some pre-Ramadan cooking tips and preps to reduce the time spent in the kitchen by make ahead and freeze. So we get more time for prayers and spend with your loved ones. If you are a working mom, these tips gonna save your morning for a hassle-free everyday cooking. First in the list is make and freeze chapatis. You need 3 cups of flour. I use whole grain atta flour. 1½ teaspoon of salt, 2 eggs, half cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Combine all together with a fork or fingertips. Add enough water little by little until you get a non-sticky smooth dough. This dough doesn't need a lot of kneading. You just have to get them all together. Once all the ingredients come together, just knead for another minute or 2. Apply a thin layer of oil on the surface. Cover and rest about an hour. Now make small balls out of the dough. You may get about 15 to 20 balls. Coat each dough ball well with more flour to avoid crusting. Roll them as thin as possible. Heat a pan on medium heat. Cook chapatis for 20 seconds each side. For storing, keep a parchment paper in between each chapati and store in a Ziploc bag. This can be stored up to 1 month in the freezer. When you want to make chapati, just take out before an hour to thaw. I have tried cooking without thaw and it comes out perfectly as well. Cook until brown spots appear in both sides. Next, I'm going to prepare an all-in-one masala mix. Instead of taking out each bottle of spice jar, you will need only this masala for your curries. Let me show you how I make my masala mix. 3 tablespoons of red chili powder, 3 tablespoons of coriander powder, 3 tablespoons of cumin powder, 1 to 2 tablespoons of turmeric powder, 1 tablespoon of garam masala powder. Put the lid and shake it well until mixed. It's that simple. The next recipe is a prepped masala for curries and a simple biryani. Here I have taken 2 portions for curries and 1 portion for a biryani. I usually make this weekly, but you can increase quantity and make for a month and freeze it. Start with slicing the onions. Peel ginger and garlic and make a paste along with green chilies. Roughly chop the tomatoes. I prefer blending it, but it is optional. Heat about 1/4 cup of oil. Saute the onions until it changes color. I did add some salt to make the process fast. Once the onion starts to brown, add ginger, garlic and green chili paste and cook until raw smell disappears. Add the tomatoes along with 2 tablespoons of prepped masala, which I showed earlier, or you can use your own masala. You can adjust the spices according to your taste. Cover and cook on medium-low flame about 5 minutes or mixture gets dark in color. Add a teaspoon of sugar, half a lemon's juice, which will help preserving. Cover and let it cool down on the stove top. I divided the masala into 3 parts, 2 for curries and 1 bigger portion for biryani. I'll show you how to cook with this prepped masala. You can use this for any type of proteins like beef, mutton, chicken, or vegetarian proteins like dal, chickpeas or paneer as well. First recipe is a simple beef curry. Take out the masala at least an hour before cooking to thaw. Put it in your pot along with some curry leaves. Today I'm going to use my pressure cooker. I have taken 500 grams of beef and I'm adding 1 potato to make the curry thicker and delicious, but it is optional. Add enough salt to taste. Remember that we added some salt while making the curry masala. Add enough water to cook the meat. I'm adding about 1/4 cup of water because the beef itself will release some water. Mix well and pressure cook for 5 whistles or until the meat is soft and cooked. And finally add about 1/4 to 1/2 cup of thick coconut milk and a handful of coriander leaves and finish it off. Next is a simple beef biryani recipe. For this I'm taking the bigger portion I kept. Add into the pressure cooker along with 600 grams of beef. You can use chicken as well, but cooking time may differ. Add a teaspoon of garam masala, a handful of mint leaves, a handful of coriander leaves, half cup of curd, and about quarter cup or enough water to cook the meat. Add enough salt and a handful of fried onions. Mix all well together. Pressure cook for 4 whistles or cook the meat until 75 to 80% is done and about 1 cup of water is remaining. If you have more water in the pot, just increase the flame and let it evaporate. I soaked 600 grams of rice while the meat was cooking. Once the meat is done 80%, start cooking the rice. Add 3 times more water than the rice and enough salt. Cook until 50 to 60% is done. You can see here it's half done and still needs to be cooked. At this stage, strain and spread over the cooked curry. On top of rice, add some ghee, handful of chopped mint and coriander leaves, handful of fried onions, and a tablespoon of rose water. Pressure cook for 1 whistle or until the rice is done. And here you have your easy and delicious simple biryani. Next is a simple beverage which almost every house enjoying during iftar. I know most of you buy this along with your groceries, but homemade is way more easy and delicious than store-bought ones. I'm sure you won't buy again once you try this at home. For 2 cups of sugar, add 1 cup of water. Slowly mix it. Let it come to a boiling point. Once it started boiling, reduce the heat to low and let it boil for 5 minutes. Switch off the flame and add a few drops of red or pink food color. Let it completely cool down. It will thicken as it cools. Then add a few drops of rose essence or a teaspoon of rose water and mix. Store in a clean jar or a bottle. If you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and drop your comment below. Click that subscribe and the notification for more videos. Thank you for watching and supporting me.